of Right Source Healthcare Staffing, LLC. She started her business and now she just is doing gangbusters. She has the best healthcare staff. So if you guys are looking for healthcare staff, this is the person you need to contact. But I want to just welcome you, Latina. How are you doing?
Thank you. I am awesome, actually. Thank you.
Great. So, we're going to be having you talk about your experience with QT Business Solutions. We're going to have you be talking about your business. So, you know what? Tell me, how did you find QT Business Solutions and what were your process? How did you feel going through our process?
Sure. I had the pleasure of finding you through a course that I took with Dee Williams, her staffingpreneur course. You did a segment on your services, and I jumped on it immediately. I was referred to you about the business plan, and we had a great experience working with you on that. So that's kind of where it started.
Awesome.
And yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the business planning service. How did that go for you? What changes did you make?
Okay, awesome. The business planning service that you offered and I received was excellent. You didn't just give us a business plan, you actually gave us other tools that we could use in our business planning as far as systems. I used ADP because you referred me to them, and it's been a great payroll system for our company. It's worked wonders for us. And you recommended and referred us to use ADP as well as Legal Shield. We definitely needed that backing with our contracts. We needed them to look over our contracts. We had several issues occur in payroll. We definitely needed that advice. And so the advice, the tools and tips that you gave us were phenomenal. So you just didn't give us a business plan. You gave us advice, tools, and tips that we could use. And we used them. And since then, my company has scaled up, skyrocketing. We're doing awesome.
Oh my goodness. I love that's like I keep saying every time I hear that, that's like the best part where people know that it's just we're not just trying to be out here giving a business plan, but it actually have make a difference in your business. So tell us, where were you in the beginning with your business and where are you now with your business?
I was a new business startup when I came to you. I had no capital, no funds. So the business plan that you created for us gave us an opportunity to get a small business loan that started out our payroll so that we could hire nurses and recruit and do what we needed to do to scale up. So now we are smooth sailing, but we were a startup when we first started working with you.
Awesome. And that people don't realize, like when you first starting up, you might not know where to go, or you might be doing some things, and sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. In which
Yeah.
case, now you started up, you got that small business loan, you were able to, cover some of your payroll costs. Tell me where you are. Like, you don't have to say dollar amounts, but you can say percentages if you're comfortable with dollar amounts where you were, and then now, revenue wise or percentage increase, you can let them know because they need to know that you can start and be, blasting off soon as you start.
So we started out with the $25,000 small business loan that we acquired by having the business plan from you and Jennifer submitting that application for us. I don't know where we would be because we had no funding for our payroll. And now we have scaled up to, I think we will be around 2 million this year in profit for the company.
That's a big old thing. And we haven't been working together that long. Like, when did we
I think
start?
it was like October that we submitted the application for the funding. But I believe I started working with you maybe August slash
Okay.
2021. And
Okay.
so it's only been about 6, 7, 8 months, and
And it's that much increase in revenue that quick, girl.
yes.
But see, this is like I say, guys, when you have somebody that's working hard like you, you're a hard worker. You were like, I'm getting these contracts. Like you were on it. I mean, you and I, we've had several, even talks about maybe getting some federal contracts, and things like that. But you have always been diligent at getting, doing your work. The other thing is a lot of times entrepreneurs feel like the loan is the answer.
Mhm.
But when you and I were talking, we were like, no, the contracts are the answer.
Absolutely.
The loan is just to help you maintain and grow.
And
So,
grow.
tell the entrepreneurs, because they need to know like how
Yeah.
an excellent entrepreneur as yourself just did it like that quick.
So yes, definitely the loan is a stepping stone. You definitely have to do your due diligence and making sure that your company services are up and running, and you do have those contracts in place, and you do have the workers to fulfill those contracts and fulfill those commitments that you're offering. So I made sure I recruited the best, most reliable nurses and staff for the companies that I contracted for. So we just scaled up. We took the loan and we were able to pay those nursing contractors and fulfill those commitments to our client facilities, and we went from there. So Right Source Healthcare Staffing has the most qualified, experienced nurses in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we will be coming to a city near you soon.
All right. So while you're saying this, can you tell us? I'm just going to keep this up here so people can see who you are. What is your process like? Who do you work with? Because they might be watching us today. What type
Okay.
of companies do you work with?
Okay, I work with hospitals and long-term care facilities, assisted living, memory care. We supply staff for their staffing shortages. We not only fill temporary positions, but we also fill long-term positions. So we make sure they have the staff that they need to continue to run their service. So we just basically make our contracts built around their goals. So we want to be proactive in fulfilling their goals. So what is your goal right now? Is it just to place temporary staff, or is it to kind of get you some staff in there that are sustainable and some kind of continuity in care, not just a different nurse every day, but some familiar faces so your company can run properly and your residents and your patients feel cared for in the best way.
Awesome. Well, tell me, during that process, or even coming up with how you're gonna, offer services to the hospital, did your business planning process help you with any of that?
Yeah, it definitely. We reviewed our numbers and where we should be, and kind of like some of our goal markers. It kind of helped with that. It kind of helped put a number, and so that you can meet that goal for each quarter. It kind of put some things into perspective for us. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's one of the things. Sometimes you might not know how to price, a
Mhm.
direct hire. Because I remember we were
Yeah,
talking about that. How much should we charge a hospital for a direct hire? And
absolutely.
we put that in your business plan.
Mhm.
Or how much if we're just doing hourly, what should that markup look like? And
Mhm.
what should you pay the nurses? So I remember us talking through that, going through your business plan, and then now it's actually into fruition and you're making money. The other thing was too, making enough overhead, or charging enough so that you can pay yourself, pay all your bills, not just the staff, but you got to pay yourself, or assistants and other things. And those are things that you have to go through in a business plan to actually be profitable, because you can be in this charging a lower margin and and making money and struggling, but now you're not, because you were able to just know how much you needed for yourself too.
Correct. That's exactly right.
All right, so we want to first, I just want to thank you for coming on out. I want them to know how to contact you. I think it's on the bottom of
You're
this.
welcome. It's
um
our pleasure. Yes, our number is on the bottom of that flyer there. You can reach us at 317-275-7238. And also you can email us at lwade@rightsourcehealthcare.com.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. I'm so proud of you. You are doing gangbusters. Oh, I forgot to ask. You went from 8 months, zero revenues to 8 months later, almost $2 million. We're projected to be at $2 million by the end of this year. That's
So
just such a great story, and it's just a testament of how hard you work. You went out, you are searching, you said, I'm not about to do this on my own. I'm finding somebody.
mhm.
And now look at you now. And now, where are you thinking about going next? What's your next step?
So our next step in scaling up is to take it to another city. I'm searching right now. I'm thinking that Houston will be next. So we're going to just kind of expand there. But I want to make sure I take it slow because I want to make sure that all of our nurses feel like they're tended to. I want to make sure I know them and I build relationships with them because that way they stay longer. And I want to make sure all of our companies, our client companies, they feel fully staffed. So
What
that
type
is.
of nurses are you looking for? They might be looking at this post. Like
Yeah,
what
so
is it?
we're always hiring RN, LPN, QMA, and CNAs. We are always hiring, and we have some awesome facilities in Indianapolis, Indiana. All of our contractors love the buildings that we have, so yeah, they have a great experience.
Right, guys. So that is Latina Wade of Source Staffing. She makes the difference. As you can see on her flyer, Right Source Healthcare Staffing. If you're looking for a staffing service for your hospital or what, if you need that type of service, please reach out to her. Also, if you are a LPN or a nurse, you're watching this, go ahead and give her a call. Guys, I need you to comment and view if you like this type of comment. If you see this even on the replay, please comment what you are thinking, what you liked about this. Give Latina some love. Let us know we doing the right thing for you guys, and we will see you next Monday.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.